Bruno Mars there hit the halftime stage at the Super Bowl last night. The 12-minute show included Mars playing the drums and his performance with the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
USA Today reports that the halftime show generated over 2 million tweets, including raves from Carrie Underwood, Steve Harvey, and Jordan Sparks.
Yeah, and quite some moves out there on the stage.
I think
sparkly gold jackets.
I think the dance moves were probably the biggest hit. I mean, he had this movie. He did a little almost Michael Jackson-esque little backslide, and then he did the splits. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't think I could move like that, especially on like the slippery sidewalks out there.
Or this morning. It's really hard just to wake up and just
start moving.
Start dancing and moving. You might want to though help you warm up because it's cold out there
definitely.
right now. We're dropping sub-zero, 3 below in South Bend, 2 below in Goshen. We have 2 school delays. Go to our website, abc57.com. Wawasee School is one of those, also Whitco schools under that delay. 3 below in Benton Harbor, 1 in Sturgis, 3 in Warsaw. It's cold out there. We'll see a little warm up today, likely today the best of at least the next 3, if not 5 days, especially when you factor in temperatures. ABC 57 first warning live off the radar. No snow falling out there this morning. It'll be an okay drive. Roads have improved, though there are still some icy spots out there. That's our main threat, at least across most of the area this morning. First warning weather app, again, showing temperatures warming up into the 20s as we go through most of today. That's something that, again, that we'll have to deal with across most of the area. But it is cold out there, at least right now. Radar picture is very cold. Sunny today will top out with a high of 21 degrees. Tonight, cold. The low is 8. And then for tomorrow, that snow arrives late. 24 degrees will be our high. It's the night, Tuesday night. We're going to see that big factor with snow. Winter storm watch preparing you for this next round of snow. Tuesday night through Wednesday, the messiest snow will be Wednesday morning. That'll be a very around a heavy snow for Wednesday morning. Stay with us on that. Here's the timing of forecast track. We start at noon tomorrow. Noon Tuesday through 5 o'clock, we're still free of snow. The first flakes starting across our southern counties, working up with some bands of snow through 11 o'clock. Wednesday morning, though, that's when we see the swath, this burst of heavy snow at 6 a.m. on Wednesday. Again, prepare for the messiest driving conditions then. I do expect a lot of school closures likely for Wednesday morning. Here's noon Wednesday. The snow begins to taper off. Snowfall forecast through Wednesday. The area in purple here is topping 6 inches. Plan for 6 to 8. There could be areas of 6 to 10 inches of snow with this. It's going to be heavy snow. The biggest impact Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon with some of that snowfall. Your ABC 57 first warning 7-day forecast. We're in the 20s, 24 on Tuesday. The heaviest snow Wednesday morning. We could see some lake effect on the backside of this. 22 Wednesday. Gets colder Thursday, Friday, but at least we're free of any new snow. 13 on Thursday, 16 on Friday, and we stay in the 20s Saturday and Sunday. Your 10-day forecast, at least right now, the pattern looks quieter going into next week. There's no big warm-up, but no bitter cold either. But stay with us tomorrow night through Wednesday, especially Wednesday morning, round of heavy snow.
Yeah, and something that didn't get snow but was expecting it was the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A lot of people nervous about that, but the Super Bowl was almost the first shutout in NFL history also last night. The Broncos were able, though, to score 8 points, leaving the Seahawks with a 43-8 win. And this is the first Super Bowl win for Seattle, an official parade that's been scheduled for Wednesday if you're needing to go. Also, one player celebrating during that parade will be former Fighting Irish Golden Tate. Here's what the wide receiver had to say after that win.
I'm so happy that I'm a part of something so special. We knew from the day we started preparing that we were special. And for us to finally do it, the first in franchise history, and not only win it, but dominate the game, that's special.
Something else special is he's always wearing those Google glasses. I want to see the video from that. Well, Tate now becomes the 39th Irish player to earn a Super Bowl title.
Well, of course, besides the big game, there were a lot of commercials to watch out there. People talking about this morning. One of my favorites, the Radio Shack commercial, dated back from the 1980s. It's a commercial that even featured Alf, Hulk Hogan, Twisted Sister.
Of course.
Plus the Seinfeld gang, comedians in cars getting coffee, a commercial for that. And the Motor City shocked the nation when musician Bob Dylan appeared in a Chrysler ad.
Yeah, still living up those commercials, keeping a lot of people
Yeah.
on their toes. And while Broncos quarterback Peyton Manning didn't win the Super Bowl like some had hoped, well, he does have another record in his books.
Yeah, he had one bad snap and pretty much was all downhill
Yeah.
from there yesterday. Manning has been honored with the 5th Associated Press NFL MVP award. He broke the league record of 5,477 passing yards, but when you lose the Super Bowl, I'm sure he would tell you,
it doesn't matter after that point.
It doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah, too bad. Well, today, the Super Bowl committee will actually give an update on Indianapolis' bid to host the 2018 game.
Yeah, a lot of people in this state wondering, where's it going to be? The city is one of 3 finalists to host the Super Bowl 52, along with New Orleans and Minneapolis. Experts say bringing the game to Indy would bring more than $100 million and attract a spotlight to the city again. Indy already hosted the 2012 Super Bowl. That was a huge success. There's that zip line.
Who could forget that?
And it really brought the Olympic. You talked about that, the Super Bowl Village, where many people just came in and just
had
visited.
Fun. Yeah, and kind of checked out the city, which was really cool to be there for that.
Well, it was a big moment this week as the 2014 Pro Football Hall of Famers were announced. 7 new members will be inducted, including Michael Strahan, Andre Reed, and Walter Jones. 2 former Irish stars were nominated, Jerome Bettis and Tim Brown, but were not selected. Notre Dame tweeted out saying they were disappointed, but their time will come, and that's a pretty good guess here that they will be Hall of Famers.
We have a lot of faith in them
at some point.
That it'll come, yeah.
Especially the bus. He's got a couple rings. So.
You would think, definitely. Thanks, Tom. And 6:23 this morning, he may still be in Russia, but Edward Snowden's story is about to become public. Coming up when you can read the intelligence leaker's tale.